Do you get your political news from TikTok?
So I actually have never had a TikTok.
I haven't either.
Oh, actually? Are you serious?
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Do you get your political news from TikTok?
Maybe a bit more than I'd like to admit.
Wait, that's so cool. Actually, okay.
Dismantling stereotypes about Gen Z. There we go.
For
Yeah.
sure. I think majority of my political awareness comes from TikTok, which is not amazing. I can admit that, but
Between that and the Murdoch media, I mean, like, you don't. It's kind of between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
I don't have TikTok, so I get my news from Instagram Reels. I'm kidding. I fact check my sources. I think, the issue with having Instagram Reels is that all your news comes to you like 3 months late. So actually it was only like yesterday or whatever that I found out that P. Diddy did crimes.
Yeah, on social media, just with like anything, it's so easy to curate your feed to get specific what you're looking for.
And I think my algorithm definitely gives me more like the political side of things that I want to see, which is maybe not amazing for getting that two-sided view.
Yeah, the diverse kind of like.
Yeah.
view.
I think I get some inspo or opinion pieces from Instagram Reels, and then otherwise I go and back that up, or I'll be looking at Apple News or the BBC News Global Podcast, and then also just like the discussions of the clever people around me.
Yeah, I think TikTok is very good at making you unaware that there are other like sides. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, the majority of the youth are like looking at this stuff, and then I'll be like, oh no, there is a lot of youth posting like
When you go and actually talk to people, you realize like how different people are.
Why do Gen Z complain so much?
Because it's hard. It's a hard knock life. We got lots to complain about.
Like between like the climate crisis like affecting basically our whole future, and like costs of living and everything, like it's pretty difficult. I think this is one of the first generations where we'll be having a harder time than our parents. So I feel like we do, but we might have a good reason to.
We're in a generation where things just are uniquely difficult for us. We're in a different landscape, a different climate. And I think that we're also in a stage where we've really encouraged people to understand the problems that they're having and then advocate for better solutions. So I think that we're in just different culture.
I feel like we complain just about as much as everyone else in the past generations. Everyone, as young people, complain about problems. Everyone sees the past generations as regressive, and vice versa.
Our parents had different issues, and then they have solved some things that made our lives better, and then we have like a standpoint that we're at the moment, and we want to improve upon that, and then the next generation will want to improve upon that. I feel like there's always something that you want to improve upon or fight for. Or
Noise is a symptom of a democratic society. The fact that young people nowadays have such a large platform to be able to speak their voice and speak, to be able to have such different inputs from other communities and to, really voice their own thoughts. And I think that's an amazing thing.
There's always been so many uprisings and like revelations that people have had, but just recency bias or whatever.
Cool. Alrighty.
Was there anything else that you guys wanted us to touch on?
No, but you guys did an incredible job.
Alrighty.
That was excellent.
Cool, thank you.
I loved it.
I don't know, do you reckon I could have cooked harder than that? I feel like I just gave very average answers. Do you think that there's anything that we've discussed that like I could be adding in? Come on and be real. Be real with me.
No, like I think you gave good. Are they my socks?
No, they're my socks.
That's everything.
Yeah, you guys did so well.